Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. More West Bromwich Albion career mode. This is part 10. Yeah, this is part 10. This is what the table is looking like. We're starting the episode with a game against Leicester City, obviously the Premier League champions from season just gone. And this lineup will go with it's a pretty strong side. I mean, their starting 11 is as strong as it gets, pretty much. They've got a few decent players on the bench who can come off. They've signed a few decent players. Amati, did they have Amati at the end of last season? I think they might have. But they got Amati in there. They got Slimani, obviously, who could cause some trouble. We're going with our regular 4-4-2. So the way we've started this season, this series and season, where we've started it, if we can get a win over the Premier League champions, albeit the fact that they're not the most, they're not the strongest side in the league, they're not the most dangerous side in the league, one of obviously, but even if we could get a win against them, it would be a pretty big statement. Vardy obviously starting pretty well. I mean, sometimes every now and again they do stuff that's just dangerous, as Berahino puts the ball in the back of the net. He's just continuing his fine form. He's doing so well for a player who I really, at the beginning of the series, I really couldn't care less if Berahino stayed on the team, left the team, scored 0 goals. I couldn't care less, but he's doing really well. He's proving me wrong, I guess. Maybe I should be thinking more about what I'm going to do with him. His contract has been renewed, so I don't know, man. I mean, things are looking good for us. And Berahino, he's got a brand new contract. Hopefully, if we do end up having to sell him, we could get some decent money for him. Hopefully, he can grow and overall do well as well. Vardy playing an absolutely smashing. That pass right there is box office. Just curled all the way around every single defender. Slimani took it a little bit early. He probably should have taken a touch. Tried to slow it away with his left foot. But Leicester City now, 35 minutes in. 1-0 down, but they're putting all the pressure on us. We ain't creating anything. They're creating everything. 39 minutes on the clock this time. And Marty forcing a good save. I'm not even sure if almost going to say Brendan. I'm not sure if Ben Foster actually got a save or not. Or if Galloway's first name is Brendan. There you go. Or if Galloway was actually the one who got a touch onto it. But Ben Foster he's just been brilliant for us all season long. Just continues making save after save. I think it's Musa he denied this time, making sure he can't get into the back of the net. 45 minutes on the clock. Leicester still creating chances, but they give it away there. Gardner pounces on it, slides the ball to Berahino. 1-on-1 with the keeper. A little fake right there, and a beautiful finish. Saido Berahino again putting the ball into the back of the net. 45 minutes on the stroke of half time. I was trying to go and celebrate with the manager right there, but it don't seem. Maybe I was running to the wrong side of the pitch. I don't even know. But Berahino puts us 2-0 up with both goals in this game. And after being dominated for like the whole first half, pretty much, it's just a mistake there from Leicester. They had their whole defense wide open, and Berahino's just been so composed right there. I feel like the dummy sent Kasper Schmeichel, had him sliding in. And then every now and again I throw some of them dummies in when I'm 1-on-1. When I got enough time as well, I throw one of them in. It feels like it makes an impact. It feels like it affects the goalkeeper, especially if you can time it right when they're close enough, but not too close to the point where they'll end up getting something on the ball. Mahrez causing a little bit of trouble coming down that right hand side, crossing it in, and it's a decent header, I think, by Andy King to divert it back towards the goal. But again, Ben Foster is there. He's been outstanding for us all season long. He's not made any magnificent saves, but he's made some really good saves. That's flown under the radar. That's run them right there, off balance. I mean, when you're on a drought, when you're not scoring goals, you just ain't scoring. I don't know how we didn't get on the end of that, as Musa hits the crossbar and Jamie Vardy in the end puts the ball into the back of the net. And I mean, they've flown under the radar and done it, but they've actually got the draw out of this game, and they've done it. They've deserved it as well. Like, I mean, I can't even sit here and say we've thrown away 3 points, because at the end of the day, they deserved it. Like, they pulled all the pressure on us in the first half, created all kinds of chances. We couldn't create anything. I think the only 2 chances we created in the first half were the ones that ended up in the back of the net. But, I mean, they've done well. They've scored the goal, they've equalised, and they've got a point out of the game. So, they're going to be happy with that. But I'm pretty happy. I'm kind of happy with the performance we put in. We got a point out of the game. That's all that really matters. Saido Berahino getting a good rating, getting man of the match right there. Joe Ward will continue to train him. 3 sessions going for him, and he is growing up to a 64 overall. So it's all looking decent, as Claudio Ranieri praises free scoring Berahino, and I'm happy with Berahino at this point. But what's going on outside of, well, off the pitch, what's going on? We have completed our first goal right there. and it is the brand exposure one. And you see right there, I'm hearing that there's a bug in terms of the manager rating, but you see all of a sudden it just dropped to 69. I'm not even sure why that happened, as transfer rumours are continuing. West Brom apparently in talks with Troy Deeney, the Watford captain, and Victor Moses, the Chelsea winger. Now both players, I'm fans of both players, but again, you don't even know. If you see that on the video, it might be a rumour, it might be happening, it might not be happening. We don't even know. Well, I know exactly what's going on. You don't know what's going on, but we're coming out for this next game, and we are playing. I don't even know who we're playing at the moment. Let's wait. We're playing Burnley. I'm pretty sure at this point Burnley are bottom of the league. So if we don't manage to get anything out of this game, it'd be pretty disappointing, especially after getting something in a match against the champions. Hopefully we could play better than we did against Leicester City. However, Neon crosses it all the way. It takes a deflection. It's looking like it's just going to go out. It's kept in by Goodmanson. Charlie pounces on it, pulls it back to Rondon, and he forces a decent save out of the keeper. 17 minutes in, we're trying to create another chance. We're all over Burnley at the moment. Berahino slides it into Jonathan Leko, who gets a start on the right hand side, and the young Nigerian buries it into the back of the net, and he gets himself what is his first Premier League goal of the season. Obviously he scored that brace in pre-season, but didn't count. Obviously this is his first competitive goal of the year, and hopefully he can get a few more goals and put them towards his name. He's been playing well recently, and hopefully I feel like in the next few episodes he's going to step it up, start putting in some really solid performances and solidify, because he's not really been I don't think he started too many games this season already in competitive fixtures at least, and I'm looking to ease him in. Hopefully he can make that happen, as Chadley gets a brilliant touch, cuts in onto his right foot, tries to bend one, but he really just can't get too much on it. Didn't get the whip that he needed. It's just straight down the throat of the keeper. Berahino this time going on a nice run. 45 minutes on the clock. He plays it inside Neon. He squares it back to Rondon. He takes it onto his left foot, and another shot straight down the throat of Heaton in the Burnley goal. Edwards this time. Beautiful through ball played into Solomon Rondon. He's in behind the defence, right foot, and it's just, how is Rondon not scoring right now? Like, I mean, it's flown under the radar again. Another thing that's flown under the radar. Rondon is on a little bit of a scoring dry. He hasn't scored in a while. But, I mean, when keepers are making saves like that to deny you, there's not really much you can do. All you can do is hit the target. Maybe you should have kept that down a little bit. This time, at least it's good to see it's not affecting his confidence as he goes for a bicycle kick from the resulting corner. Look at this smashing effort as well. Like, that goal would have been box office. Hit the bottom corner, nestled the net. I said nestle the net. Well, yeah, nestle the net. Bottom corner would have been beautiful. 63 minutes. We're only 1-0 up still at this point. Hendrick plays a nice ball into Sam Boats, who's actually top scorer in the Premier League this season. So it's mad to think they've got Sam Boats top scorer in the Premier League, but they're still bottom of the Premier League as well. So they're not doing too great. Sam Boats maybe will be looking for a exit strategy from Burnley in January, and maybe that's someone we could look to invest in. Top scorer in the league, you can't be too bad. 10 minutes left and they get another chance, and this Sam Boats again just putting it wide of the post, but that's all they could create at this point, and it wasn't enough to get them anything out of this game. Sado Berahino again getting a man of the match performance. This time he created the game winner, scored both of the goals to win the, well, we didn't end up winning the game again, scored both of the goals to get us a point against Leicester, got man of the match, got the assist that won the match against Burnley in this one, and got man of the match again. And our final game of the episode is against Hull City. And I mean, at this point I've tinkered with the sliders a little bit, and I feel like it's making a difference, but I think in the next few episodes I'm going to really boost it up and just go overkill with the sliders, just to make this game a real challenge, because it's still a little bit challenging. But I mean, hey, we'll see what we do. If you guys want to see increased sliders, if you want to see me winning all these games, fighting for Europa League, fighting for Champions League, even kind of fighting for the championship, if you want to see that, let me know. If you want to see more of a struggle, more of a gradual series, a gradual road to glory, if you will, then let me know with that as well, and I'll up the sliders and we'll make it more of a challenge. But getting into this game early on, it's nice football right there. Sado Berahino again creating, and Solomon Rondon, he's not scoring, but he's creating chances left, right and centre. He's getting opportunities. Keepers are denying him. He's missing target. He's shooting bicycle kicks that aren't going in, as the ball just falls to Jake Livermore right there. 11 minutes on the clock, and he puts Hull City in front, celebrates right in front of Leko. He says, "What, fam? What you saying?" He's embarrassing. He's showing off. He should get booked for that. That's not sportsmanlike. That's dissent and all that shit. He's just stood there with his hands out in front of Jonathan Lecco. He's saying, what are you saying? You ain't scoring goals, fam. Even though Jonathan Lecco scored right in the last game. But Jake Levenmore gets his first of the season. Easy tap in. Puts Hull 1-0 up. And now they're flying at us again. It's Mbakani with a nice touch. Just takes it in his stride one-on-one with the keeper. He can't get it past Ben Foster again. Stuff like that. Just crucial saves. We could have been 2-0 down within no time right there. But Ben Foster, look at this from Jonathan Lecco though. They ain't going to show that in the replay. But go back and check that out. Just a nice little ball roll into a step over. Cuts back onto his right foot. Takes out 2 players from the game. And again denied by a brilliant save. Those were one of the things that I upped with the sliders. I put up the CPU goalkeeper ability, so they're going to make more saves. It's going to be harder for us to find the back of the net. Rondon this time, however, finds Lecco, and that was a golden opportunity for us to get something out of this game, but we do end up losing to Hull City. Again, I've said it earlier, if we are going to be in a dogfight, fighting for mid-table, which it seems like we're dropping a few points recently, if we're going to be in that fight, we need to beat teams like Hull City. Couldn't do it that time, couldn't even get a point. Efforts made to hang on to Olsen. A real quick clip right there that I skipped through. It seems like Olsen might be on his way out, so let me know in the comments ideas of who to sign as a defender or who you'd like to see sign. I've seen Kolka around a few times. Not a bad shout, I'm not gonna lie. Kolka, I would be interested in signing him, but again, like I always say, I'm not going to tell you who we're signing. You're just going to see rumours in the videos. You're going to have to figure out yourself if they're real, if I'm interested in that player or not. But if you see Kolka around, just know I wouldn't be against signing Kolka. That wouldn't be a bad signing at all, especially if Olsen left the team. I would have to think about doing it. But we got a little squad report right there, and you see just before the end, second to last player, Tyler Roberts. I didn't even realise he was on loan out of this team. I completely forgot about him. And his loan ends in January, I believe. So when he comes back, let me know if you want me to loan him out or just train him. We might just train him